We are Carl and Cindy Johnson, second-generation missionaries in Brazil since 2001. I thank the Lord for my parents, Dan and Jerry Johnson, who have been faithfully serving in Brazil for nearly 45 years. Our sending church is Temple Baptist Church in Flower Mound, Texas, which was established and is still pastored by Dr. Richard Wallace. We are serving through Baptist International Missions in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
After spending our first year in São Paulo, we moved to Goiânia, a city of 1.3 million people, located 3 hours from the capital city of Brasília. The Lord has given us the opportunity to work in a team ministry with missionary Ram Ribeiro. Pastor Ram established the first church, Maranatha Baptist Temple, in 1993. Out of that church, a second church was established across town, Ebenezer Baptist Temple. That church is self-sufficient and is led by a national.
In 2003, our church sent Pastor Ram to establish the third church in southern Brazil in the city of Londrina. God blessed in a great way, and that church is also autonomous and pastored by a Brazilian national.
In 2008, we invited fellow missionary Bethany Thompson to join us so that a Christian school could be established. It was founded in 2009 and currently has over 100 students. Many students and their parents have been saved, started coming to church, and had their lives changed as a result of this wonderful ministry. We are so glad that God brought Bethany to join our team.
In 2011, we were involved in establishing the fourth church in our neighboring city of Aparecida de Goiânia. That church is doing well and is pastored by a national, Pastor Everton. We had the privilege of working side by side with Pastor Everton. Soon after that church was established, we started a deaf work in that church as well. In 2015, the Lord burdened our hearts to move with Pastor Ram's family to establish the fifth church in Ribeirão Preto, a city of 700,000 people, located approximately 7 hours south of where we had been serving. A year after the hearing church was established, we started the deaf work. However, our space in the rental building is very limited. The Lord blessed, and soon we were able to purchase land and begin construction of our much-needed building. By God's grace, we are close to finishing the construction. Would you consider helping towards this need? Our first deaf church is doing well. Wesley is a graduate of our Bible Institute whom I trained. He is fluent in Brazilian Sign Language and has a servant's heart. We turned the work over to him, and he, along with several other interpreters, are doing a great job leading that work. Just recently, we celebrated the Deaf Church's 15th anniversary with over 60 deaf people in attendance during the anniversary conference. In 2016, we were excited to see the Lord open the doors to Ebenezer Bible Institute. I've had the privilege of being one of the teachers, and this past year we had 23 students graduate. Pray for more laborers for the harvest.
Plans are well underway to establish the sixth church in Jardim Cerrado. We already have a man who feels called to preach that would be pastoring that church. The city has land that can be used for a church plant, and we are praying for permission to build on that land. We would only need funds to build and not to purchase property. Pray for this new church plant underway.
I am so grateful for the family that God has given me. Cindy and our children are actively involved in the ministry with visitation, discipleship, teaching in junior church, working in the nursery, playing the piano, singing specials, working with the media and sound, and helping wherever they can. We are thankful for a phenomenal team of godly people whom God has brought together with a joint focus of seeing souls saved, lives changed, and families strengthened. Lives are being transformed, churches are being established, and leaders are being trained, all because churches in the United States have had a part in our ministry. Would you consider having a part of this team?
But each one can reach one as we follow.